Cool, thank you everyone for coming today. What I'm going to talk you through, yes, is the CREST registered Threat Intelligence Analyst course that we've created here at Crucial. But at the same time, rather than enjoy you 30 minutes of just talking to you purely like what's in the curriculum and how it's applicable, I'm going to combine it with a topic which is kind of one that's quite relevant now with cybersecurity, which is again is bridging this skills gap that we find in the industry as a whole. And I'm going to combine both of them. So just give you an overview then of the talk itself. I'm going to just introduce who I am because it does become applicable in regards to this skills gap and cyber threat intelligence and how it all fits together. I'll give an overview of Crucial, what we do. We'll go into current market issues. We're going into one solution, possibly for cyber threat intelligence, marked with filling this gap, the process that could be used to kind of build capabilities within business, cyber threat intelligence as a whole, the value of CTI, and then bridging that gap. Hopefully, at the end of the day, we're all building capability in this area. So who am I? Why do I get to stand here and talk about cyber threat intelligence? Really, it's to show you, it's a link with the rest of the kind of themes of this talk, is that 6-7 years ago, myself, I was just in the Royal Marines. I hadn't really touched cybersecurity. I was a techie geek at heart. I didn't really tell anyone. But during my time there, you can see I specialize as a Royal Marine Mountain leader and reconnaissance troop. The reason I put that in is I specialize in intelligence. I did it for my unit and company command, and actually a lot of the principles there that was learned in the military, especially like the intelligence cycle, defining requirements, has actually become very applicable when it comes to cyber threat intelligence. A lot of the principles there are borne out and are now placed in the cyber realm. From that point, really, I didn't have any pathway into cybersecurity itself. I was at the stage before cyber became a thing, and I made a lot of mistakes myself trying to get into the industry. And it's borne out for those mistakes as well that I've kind of brought them into Crucial Academy as how we now develop pathways. I'm going to focus on the military aspect because that's where I'm from, but it's applicable really for everyone. From there, from really my self-teaching, I got picked up by Barclays Cyber Operations, and I worked there in their SOC, in their attack monitoring team, defending the bank on a daily basis, 365 days, 24/7 from the threats. After learning my training there, I was picked up by Crucial Academy and asked to run the academy itself. From there, I've developed and took the skills from the military and then used it to build out a course, which is Cyber Threat Intelligence, which has now been registered by CREST. So to give you an idea, just again, background on Crucial and who you are in case we haven't heard and what I'm trying to do there at the academy. It's a government-backed private entity. And it was set up by former Royal Marines. No one really, apart from myself, had the background in cyber. But it goes to show that you don't necessarily need to have all that previous background to be able to specialize in this area. Okay? Hard work, dedication, and willing people normally get you the results that you require. What we then aim to do is deliver specialist courses in cybersecurity in order to strengthen the UK's cybersecurity capability. What I'm trying to do is create a pathway, which wasn't there when I was trying to go from the military into cybersecurity. And as a result, this year we were awarded the Cyber Skills Immediate Impact Fund from the government to help train veterans in cybersecurity itself. We're a little bit different from other kind of training companies, recruitment companies, however you want to kind of define it. We try and do a lot of things in one go. We aim to source people, and we put a lot of effort into trying to find the right people to go into the right kind of jobs in cybersecurity. Once we find those right people, we then look to train them, provide them with the specialist courses and qualifications that they can add to their current really good skill set of resumes, and then we look to place them. We look to kind of place them into industry, into job roles with kind of the relationships we've built over the last year and a half. And as a result, the concept works. So far, we've got a 98% pass rate on accredited exams. 84 of our students are now employed in cyber selected roles. 70% of the CTI course that we ran 12 weeks ago are now already in cyber-related roles. Some of them who aren't in kind of roles at the minute are because in the military you have to do a year's worth of resettlement. And from there you can't necessarily leave early, depending on the requirements of what the military has. So then after that, during this year, we've looked to build partnerships across industry and provide real-life training in what is delivered as well. So these guys and girls from the military can actually do the job, hopefully, before they actually jump into it. They can run a penetration test. They can run through a CTI kind of analysis kind of environment before jumping in. Yeah, just standard quote there. Right, so current market challenges. Why did I decide, because CREST came to me and asked me to develop this course. Originally, we looked to create a cyber offensive course, followed by a cyber defensive course, and information assurance. CREST came to us and said, would you be willing to try and create a cyber registered threat intelligence analyst course? And then obviously, the reason why I'm here is because I took up that challenge and I created it. But there's current market statistics and challenges that we face still. And these are ones that probably, again, you are all very familiar with as we've gone through the years. And if anything, they've only got worse. So at the minute, it's estimated that, again, you've got 350 unfilled cybersecurity positions by 2022 being forecast in Europe alone. That matches 500,000 that we find in America, and then the rest of it accounts up for the rest of the world. The UK currently has a vacancy rate of between 20 to 30% in regards to cybersecurity as a whole. And this is not new. We understand that there's a gap, hence why Crucial was born out to try and manage that, to try and ease up that mixture between demand and supply. New talent has declined by 16.6% for the number of students currently studying computer-related topic in the UK. And that's a fact, that's from a study in 2019, from the last year's GCSEs and A-levels. It's an area that I'm very focused on and trying to develop, again, a pathway, not just from people in kind of post-uni education trying to get into cybersecurity, but I'm trying to also build